Okay, this is Interb, not coming to you from any familiar location, coming to you from the Pentagon Memorial, the 9/11 Pentagon Memorial. Not masked either, because bringing a Guy Fawkes mask onto a military reservation is kind of a bad idea, asking for vantage. And if you've been following the latest Cylon news, which I'm sure if you're visiting here you have, you know, the videos have come out from the Citizens Commission on Human Rights, turning 9/11 into something done by psychiatry. And back among the benches there is the name of a friend of mine. And you know, there's something to be said for, I guess it goes to the heart of the dishonesty that we've been fighting now for a year, where you know the cult has tried very hard to deliver a message about itself that's fraudulent. The way that they've gone after critics with their false attacks, using the attacks of September 11th as just sort of one more attempted black media op. There's one more black media op. It's offensive in a way that is different from usual. I guess you have to start with you know, how 9/11 on the internet. Start even with the chants and the anonymous culture and the face of the propagation of 9/11 jokes that we have. And you know, those don't offend me, because if we're going to be holding up free speech as something to be protected, then you can't have any sacred cows. You can't say, you know, joke about X but not about Y. It doesn't hold up. The freedom of speech is absolute. It needs to be protected absolutely. So, you know, even though I was very personally affected by September 11th, and I'm not one to make light of it, I'm not going to be one of those moral crusaders out there saying, you know, stop, don't joke about it, it's too much, it's too soon, or anything. It's nothing. They're jokes. They are what they are. Then you have the truther culture, and I obviously don't, maybe not obviously, but I don't subscribe to their theories. You know, but I understand where they're coming from. I understand the idea that living in a chaotic world can be too much, and to try and turn everything into a neat little conspiracy has that odd comforting appeal. Again, you permit it without accepting it, and then the politicos, who the Julians, I suppose, who hold it up over and over and over and over and over again in their speeches and such. I think when you beat it to death, you miss your point. You don't make it. You know, I understand that as politicians, they're trying to project a sense of security and demonstrate their toughness, but using, you know, 9/11 over and over and over again, you cheapen it with each use. But again, I mean, that's fair. So coming back to the point, why, you know, if I'm not offended by humor, if I'm not offended by conclusions that I don't mesh with, and if I'm not offended by the politicos holding 9/11 up on this pedestal and beating it to death, why would it offend me particularly for what the Scientologists are doing? And it's, you know, it's a matter of there's changing the causes of the event for the sole purpose of attacking somebody else, of saying something so blatantly, with such blatant disregard for the truth, for what happened here and in New York and in Pennsylvania, for no other reason, as we know from the cult, than to make money. That's all it is. It's just it's part of a scheme just to make money. It's offensive in a different way. It's not a free speech issue at that point. It's you are trying to make something appear in a way for your own profit. Not even like an election or slighting the government, but really it comes down to make money. Trash psychiatry with 9/11 to make money, and it's a different kind of offense. And it's one that, of everything that's happened in genealogy, it's the one that I think struck me the hardest. So the next part of this video is going to be me letting them know about it, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so if they're going to put their curtains up, there's really not much point in facing the door, so we are going to go from being handled with curtain tech to informing the public. And that's how the internet adapts. Why are you lying about 9/11? I mean, it's such a bad lie, too. Come on. Okay, man, come on. Just a real quick calm cycle here. Why are you lying about September 11th? Why is the Citizens Commission on Human Rights lying about September 11th when it's such an easy lie to refute? What else will you lie about? How about you? Come on, just a real quick conversation about this. Why are you lying about 9/11? Why? How about you? Do you want to have a real quick conversation about this? I mean, it's a really terrible lie. It's easy to refute. Come on, dude. Real quick calm cycle here. How about you all? Just a real quick conversation about this. Psychiatry was not responsible for the September 11th attacks, not even remotely. Come on, just talk to me about this. Just a little bit. I guess their service has ended. I don't know what their schedule's like, but they're starting to come out now. A lot of them who were inside when I showed up are sort of surprised to see me standing out here. Come back. Come on, just a real quick conversation about this. That's all I want. Just like 2 minutes to talk about this. Please, can we just talk about this for like 2 minutes? Or like 30 seconds? Psychiatry had nothing to do with 9/11. Nothing. At all. Why are you lying about it? About this for like 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds. 15 seconds. Psychiatry was not responsible for 9/11 at all. Go again. Come on. Just talk with me for like 30 seconds, for like 15 seconds about this. Psychiatry was not responsible for September 11th. It's all a huge lie. Psychiatry was not responsible for September 11th. It's ridiculous. What else are they going to lie about? If they're going to lie about 9/11, what else will they lie about? Come on. Talk with me about this for like 30 seconds. Why lie about 9/11? Why do that? It's such a stupid lie. Come on. Come on, you guys. Just chat with me real quick here. Just real quick. Psychiatry was not responsible for September 11th. Why keep it up? Why keep it up? They were not responsible. What else are you going to lie about? Come on, I just want to talk about this for like 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds. Psychiatry was not responsible for 9/11. It's a lie. That's all it is. It's a lie. Citizens Commission on Human Rights is lying. What else will they lie about? So, you just want to talk about this for like 30 seconds. Just 30 seconds. If the Citizens Commission on Human Rights is willing to lie about 9/11, what else will they lie about? Actually, what else will they lie about if they're going to lie about 9/11? Citizens Commission on Human Rights is lying about psychiatric involvement in 9/11. Come on, guys, just real quick. Al-Zawahiri was not a psychiatrist. He's a surgeon, okay? Psychiatry was not responsible for September 11. Okay? The Citizens Commission on Human Rights is lying. What else will they lie about? Alright, well, the wind's getting brutal and I have some other things to do today, so I'm going to call this one done. But I'll be back. We will be back. and we'll hold them to account for this bullshit. So, there we go.